This is a sister transmission to the light language activation video that I have right here on this YouTube channel. Hello, my name is Bree. I am going to be your conduit today, and I am sharing about light language because it's becoming ever evident to me that light language is going to be this universal tool for humanity, especially in the next couple decades. It's going to be what I'm feeling into what light language is it's an elegant way of us to swim into our multidimensional consciousness. So it is stemming from the DNA that this light language is coming through. We use light language. That's a term basically for DNA and frequency healing that comes via the vibrations of not only your voice, but your energetic system, your body. That's why sometimes when you're bringing through light codes, it may only be in the hands and in the arms and in the hips and the legs and the body. There will also be times when it's purely coming out spoken or sung. There also may be times when you have days where it's not available to you, or seemingly not available to you, or other days where it just seems to be gushing from you, and you're just that's what I experienced this morning after a little bit of what I would consider a dry spell, where I wasn't using my light language, just it very much, at least spoken or through my voice. I was mostly coding it onto I have a stack of computer paper, you guys, and I have filled up, I don't even know how many, of light codes, because I'm also getting Serapis Bay in the transmission right now, but when we're doing the written light codes, it's bringing us a certain something. When we're doing this spoken and song light codes, it's doing a certain something. When we're moving it through the body, it's doing a certain something. It's always having a different, what they're showing me is these have different impacts. So I'm just going to channel in what they're showing me about this, and then we're going to do a little light language activation at the end of this video. So if this is piquing your interest throughout, and also if you'd like to receive the light codes embedded in the transmission, just say yes or I consent now. You can also receive this transmission as an observer, so keep that in mind as well. So what they're showing me about the written light codes is that that's going to activate what they're showing me is visual memory. So basically, when you're bringing these light codes in and then your eyes are seeing them, it's going to activate dormant cellular memory. Now they're showing me this can be several different things. This can be that you're accessing the cellular memory of your body and the DNA that you, I'll say, inherited while you're here in this body. And there's also going to be memory access that's soulful. So when you see codes, it might activate memories of you in other embodiments. Always remembering it is simultaneous time. So this isn't something that I want you to get tripped up in about knowing the year, the specific location, even the specific planet, the specific whatever, the specific family dynamics. When we're accessing these memories, it's not so much important that we connect to or relate to a story with which we're accessing. In other words, we don't want to be experiencing these memories and then thinking, oh, that bad guy in the scenario or something, oh, that's just like my so-and-so in my life. And so, oh, I see now, I'm just repeating that pattern. That's when it can get a little distortionary. What you're trying to call back to you is all of your energy and power and the essence in those experiences. So you're actually, and when you're doing this, and this will come through when you're working with light language, you're actually healing every single person or being, even the energy of the space, every time you're accessing these, especially when you're doing it with the intention of love and unification. I'm here to unify. So what I would really strongly encourage if you're dabbling into your light language is to be free with it, be flexible with it. Allow it to be your own. Don't expect your light language to sound or look like or whatever like someone else's. This has nothing to do with copying. It has everything to do with accessing. So, and integrating. The integration is probably the most important part, if I'm going to be honest about it, because after you, let's say you activate your light language for the first time and you do a full transmission, you feel the shifts in your body, you're feeling vibrant, you're feeling full of life, you're feeling like yourself. Then it's time to integrate. Then it's time to see, where is this guiding me? Where is this leading me? How can I make peace with all of this? Because you will also access things, you're going to access things that, here in the human form and duality consciousness, you're going to see it as either good or bad, but none of it is good or bad. So, if this is resonating with you and you would like to access your own light language from your soul, from your higher self, from your oversoul, from source, then just say yes, settle into your body, and I'm going to bring through some codes to just assist you in that. This isn't activating it for you. This is presenting you the option to activate it for yourself. And of course, no driving or operating machinery, especially during this portion. So we're intending now to activate light language for the highest and best good of all that is. We're intending to saturate unconditional love into all that is. We're intending to call in healing codes, balancing codes, unifying codes that will allow us all to be aligned with Source. Tiria quaninia tusininia tum nehantum itea narwania narotiha naturati Ea sonare tere, ko sanane tere wa, tunania qua, toro te te. Deep breaths. Tung yere atu, nira tuta soyai. Kutoto tai eteteo. Reading the ruby ray, the orange ray, the golden ray, the emerald ray, the rose pink ray, the magenta ray, the blue ray, the violet ray, the indigo ray. The guides are asking anything that you feel is still blocking this light language, just offer that up to Source. Whatever it is, hand it up to Source. They're asking to scan, does it feel like it's in your body, your mind, your soul, whatever you feel is blocking you from accessing your deepest levels of self-healing? Just hand that up to Source. Hand it up and let it go. Getting a blessing from the star grandmothers. Also sensing the white brotherhood and the unicorns in the transmission. Hirayatu karate untashayatu aratoyeko atatayona kenu untaraya wa pronukai no pronukai neteriawo. They're showing me that they're sending in purification codes. And they're clearing any kind of cords that were distortionary. And they're inputting these golden threads in place of anything that was distortionary. We are complete. Allow yourself to notice how you feel right now. I'm being shown that if you're feeling any sensation, to notice the chakra that's nearest wherever you're feeling that sensation, because that will indicate to you the area where you can do some clearing and strengthening as well. So I hope that you all enjoyed this. Your energy is staying with you. My energy is staying with me. We have lots of angels and guides and dragons sweeping everything and keeping this in a beautiful unified field and a safe space. Be sure to hydrate and do check out my services if this impacted you in a beneficial way. Namaste.